Alright everybody, here we go. It is Monday, April the 1st, 2019. You better get your rent paid. You got 2 more days until you incur a late fee. What a beautiful time of the year, as it looks so ugly outside, but I love it. I love when it's raining and it's cold, so I can snuggle with my dog. I think it's the perfect time of year. Excuse me. To snuggle with your dog and come outside and do a smoke break. April the 1st, 2019, like I said, I hope everyone's having a great start to their month. It's a Monday. It's one of those fresh ones. Very rarely does the first day of the month start on the first day of the work week. But it did this time. And it felt real good. It felt real good. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. I was never... I can't say I know a bunch of songs, but I know I listened to so many of his verses and just songs in general, all throughout, especially in high school and stuff. He was on so many different songs that I like, so... Rest in peace, rest in power. Really sad, and it's crazy, it's kind of like when Brody Stevens died, you realize how many people appreciate that person, and when Nipsey, everybody was posting on Instagram and everything, he's flooding the timelines, and it's so fucking, and I watched, a Joe Budden podcast on YouTube today, and all the comments were about Nipsey, and the episode had nothing to do with him, because it was recorded, I guess, the day that he ended up, I think he got shot and killed, I'm not too sure. It's very, just sad, basically. And from what I see, the rappers that I seem to be, or I deem to be artists, real artists, the ones that I put in that category, they all seem, very touched and affected by Nipsey passing, and it's really brutal. I'm sorry if you are affected by this loss. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. I don't give a fuck about Jussie Smollett. I never did. I still don't. I think I've openly talked about it before all this went down. I don't care. I don't care that he got off, he got his charges dropped. I can't get into it. I never got into it. It was never interesting to me. I don't know why. I don't know. All that shit's so lame. I hate anything that everybody comments on, because I feel okay, well, everyone's already commented on it. Why the fuck am I going to? And I'm going to do that right now, actually. The movie Us, everyone's got an opinion on it, so do I. I saw the movie, and me and Claire are going to do a deep dive into it. Not really, we're just going to talk about it, but that's coming out tonight. It's going to be a not-so-solo episode with Claire Stare. But it was we went to the movies. It was not a last-minute thing, but we were just hanging out Sunday morning. And I was like, we could go to the movies today. And we looked up IMAX, and they had no movies playing, which is very strange. Other than Dumbo, which... Are kids' movies the only thing that, Kids' movies and superhero movies are the only things that, drive movie theaters to stay in business, basically. Dumbo, which I didn't even know was a movie that was out. Dumbo is fucking in, 6 different theaters at Regal at the Avenues, which is in Jacksonville, Florida, if you are not from here. But it's I had no idea that movie was out, and it's fucking dominating the box office. What a weird fucking time, for movies. I just feel they're so pointless, and no one gives a fuck about them anymore. TV shows are just dominating. I want to watch that movie, Triple Frontier, on Netflix. About the Navy SEALs. I guess they're Navy SEALs. The Navy SEALs guys who, they rob the cartel, and they go, undercover, and they're we weren't appreciated for what we did for this country, so fuck them, let's go rob the cartel. I'm very interested in seeing that movie. Before I get into this Us thing, something that was really weird. There's a movie, Once Upon a Time in Los Angeles. It is Quentin Tarantino's 9th film. Brad Pitt is in it, and so is Leonardo DiCaprio, sorry. But the movie is about the Sharon Tate murders, the Manson family and shit. And if you watch the trailer for it, you'll have no fucking idea. I was oh, and the house that the murders took place in, that in the movie that the murders will take place in, they filmed it here in Florida in Howie in the Hills, which is right by, I don't know why I can't think of what it's called right now, Mission Inn. It's right by Mission Inn, this golf resort that me and my dad go to. It's fucking awesome. My dad's been there a couple times. I've only been there once with him, but it's a place that I know we're going to keep on going. It's an awesome place. It's totally secluded. No one really knows about it. And across the street from that is a really nice neighborhood that has the house that they filmed the Tate murders for this movie. And I'm telling Claire that. I'm like, let's watch this on YouTube. Pull up the trailer. And if you watch the trailer, you have no idea. Like, they allude no, in any way, there's no Marilyn Manson. There's no Charles Manson talk at all. And if I called Marilyn Manson in this smoke break, sorry, my bad. But, it was really weird. Like, you would think you would, if you're making something about Manson, you would want to, like, promote that. And in no way does it at all. It actually looks like a dumbass movie based off the trailer. Like, I don't want to see the movie based off the trailer, but I know that it's what it's about, so I'm going to. But anyways, so we went and saw Us, 7 o'clock showing. Sunday, I believe it's $5 movies. And, it was good. It was a dumb story. Like, the reveal and the twist and everything was just like, really? Like, that's what it's about? Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Very cool. Nice twist. I don't understand it. I'm going to have to watch some YouTube video explaining it to me because I just don't get it. Me and Claire were talking about it, and, like, there's, like, a twist, and the twist makes it, like, really dumb. The movie was good. That's the problem with it. Like, it was a good movie for 90% of it, and then once the ending and you start getting the answers to the questions that you had, you're like, these are the fucking answers that you're giving me? What? But good movie. I enjoyed it, and I highly suggest seeing it in theaters. I don't think it's a movie that would be so great on your fucking laptop or something. But I do think if you watched it, like, I don't know. If you watch it in theaters, it's probably better. Just like every other fucking movie in the world. I actually made edibles. That's another thing I did this weekend. So I made some edibles this weekend, and I ate those, and I'm gonna eat some more tonight. They're like really sleepy time. They put me to sleep, and I just don't want to eat them during the day or anything. Like, they're definitely like a nighttime thing. So I'll be eating those tonight. They're pretty fucking. I put way too much butter in it, but like, I needed a lot of butter because I had a lot of weed. I put an ounce in there, and like, I just needed enough butter to be able to soak up that weed, and I got enough. So I'm gonna pull a Jeeb, and I don't know. I'm probably gonna close out, but you never know. You never know. It's really windy. Oh, my army man got blown over. He's on lookout. Army man's on lookout right there. Boop. So, all right, let's see if I can pull this in the wind. Oh, yes. Do you not know what a Jeep is? When I say Jeep, does it make sense to you? Jeeps are gravity bongs. Here in Jacksonville, Florida, we call them Jeeps. I love to pull Jeeps. This one time my dad found it, got really mad, and said, I found your bong thing. Yeah, I found your bong thing. Your fucking bong thing. Oh, dude. Fuck, dude. What a day to be alive in 2019. Got a podcast tomorrow for Yellowbird. Go check out Pints with Pat. You're listening to this, wherever you're listening to it, search Pints with Pat. Unless it's on SoundCloud, you got to go on Spotify or Google Play or the podcast app or Stitcher. But Pints with Pat is a podcast that I'm a part of. I'm the co-host of with co-owner of my company. Not my, like, I don't own the company. It's a company that I work for. He is the co-owner of it, co-founder, and basically me and him just review the week that was at the company we work for, Yellowbird, and do a freeform conversation. And you know I'm a beast at freeform fucking conversation. Okay? That's all I do is freeform. And then another podcast that I produce is Yellowbird Connect. That is also with the my co-host of that podcast, Pints with Pat. He hosts Yellowbird Connect, and I chime in every now and then. I'm just the producer, though. And it's a really fun time, really good shit, especially if you're into real estate, like investing in real estate marketing and all that shit. It's like probably what you should be interested in. But I didn't pull all of that Jeep, and it's like, it's really windy out here, you know? It's really windy, and it's hard to, like, get a spark. But I'm going to try again. Put some more weed on there. Going to pull one more Jeep. Oh, yeah. It's like God was like, all right, dude, you got to pull a Jeep. I'll stop the wind for you, bro. Oh, I watched golf this weekend. I'm calling it now. Tiger Woods is going to come in top fucking 2, and it's not 2 in the Masters. Tiger's winning the Masters this year. He's fucking primed for it. I'm glad he didn't make that putt to force a playoff and then have to go into extra holes, potentially beating Lucas Beauregard there, and then having to play 36 on Sunday. It's a blessing. It's a blessing in disguise. I think it's great. It's the perfect thing that Tiger got to take Sunday off, go back to Jupiter, probably get his dick sucked, smoke some weed, chill at your house, have a nice dinner that your chef made you, hang out with his kids, then Sunday night, probably Monday morning, private jet, take the PJ straight over to Augusta National, take that trip down Magnolia Lane, probably in a fucking beautiful Mercedes, beautiful Mercedes, official car of the Masters. Take your Mercedes ride up Magnolia Lane, start practicing, and he's at home. And it's going to happen. Tiger Woods, winner of the 2019 Masters, baby. I'm calling it right now. He's feeling it. He's feeling good. But everyone's playing really good right now. It's a really nice, it's going to turn out to be a really nice Masters. I'm very excited. So, that's all I got to say. I'm going to post this smoke break, eat some food, then Claire Stairs going to come over, and I've got to do a solo episode with Claire on standby, ready to fucking chime in, say what she's got to say, feel what she's got to feel. That's Claire Stare, the beautiful. That's it. This is getting weird. Thank you very much. Patreon.com/CJ Couch Talk if you'd like to help support the show in terms of finances. You can donate $1 once, $1 a million times, $5. You can literally do whatever you want. Patreon.com/CJ Couch Talk. You can also follow me on Instagram. It is @CJ Couch Talk. We've had some clothing people asking me to rep their shit. I don't want your promo code for 50% off. You're either going to give me the shit. I don't want to get paid. Just give me the clothes for free. I will wear them and talk about you. I'm not getting a 50% fucking promo code to buy your shit. You're not going to dupe me in, okay? You're either giving me the flow for free or you're not. I'm not asking you to pay me, okay? I just want the flow for free, That's why it's called the flow. I shouldn't even have to say for free. It should just be I want the flow. I want the flow. Fuck. Should I smoke another cigarette? I haven't done one of these in so long. I'm sorry. Once again, I've been feeling down. But really, I just feel like I've been feeling down. I just don't want to talk about a bunch of shit that everyone's talking about. It's really hard right now. But I feel really good right now. Like, this past weekend, I feel like I did a complete 180. I feel awesome. I feel like it directly relates to Tiger Woods playing good golf again. I feel like when Tiger's playing good golf, I'm just a happier person. I don't know why. It's just the way it is. But, that might not be true. But what if it is? What if literally my happiness correlates with Tiger Woods' success on the golf course? We better hope for a great 2019 from Tiger. Because that's going to mean great things for Couch Talk. What a life it's been. I regret sparking this cigarette, but I'm going to commit to it. We're going to finish this off. It's cold out here. I actually left my jacket in my car, so I'm wearing Claire's jacket right now. And a cardigan. I'm doubled up. I got a beanie on. The wind's whipping. It's been a cold, rainy day. I believe it's only going to get colder and rainier as we progress into Tuesday. But that's just a part of life. Sometimes it's cold and rainy. I love it, as I was saying. I love it when it's sunny and beautiful. But I really love it when it is just fucking like this, and I can come home and snuggle with my dog and chill and have a great night doing nothing. Leave the fucking sliding glass door cracked open, dude, and have a nice little breeze coming in. Oh, it feels so good. It's really funny. I came home for lunch earlier, and I went to walk Daisy, and she was like, nah. It was like raining, and it's cold out. It's probably like fucking 50 degrees. And Daisy was like, no. Like, literally, we walked outside. I had to force her to come outside, and she just instantly turned around. She was like, no, dude, like, I'm not fucking going out here. It's cold as fuck, and it's rainy, and I'm a pink dog. She's got pink skin under that white, beautiful hair, and it's a cold dog, She's a Florida dog. A Duval dog. The hashtag podcast dog. Hashtag Dog Soup Podcast. 2019, I think, is turning out to be a very good year. I think 2018 felt really weird for a lot of people. Whatever. It was pretty weird. But 2019, I think, is a change. I don't know if it's the way that the stars are aligning or if, like, the solstice lines up with the fucking dragon, dude. You know what I mean? But, like, at some point, you gotta admit that it's getting better. You know what I mean? Like, when do we admit? You know what I mean? It can't keep getting worse. It's getting better. And I see all these people like, this is the worst time ever. But what the fuck? No. No, it's not. It is not the worst time ever. I fucking guarantee you, if you went back 50 years, you'd be like, fuck this. Fuck this. I know I would. I love it right now. I love talking to this camera. I love it. I think it's cool. I love wearing this technological clothes that make me warm. I love it. I'm not saying they didn't have technology clothes back then, but not like they got now. I could spill water on my pants and you would never know. I could spill anything on my pants and you would never fucking know. Shirts are the same. They got shirts that don't even wrinkle, dude. They didn't have that 50 years ago. And another thing they didn't have 50 years ago is just general, like, equality. I know things aren't perfect, but, like, fuck. You want to live 50 years ago, dude? I got nothing to say. Like, why would you think it was better 50 years ago? The 90s were better, dude. No, they weren't. No, they weren't. 90s were fucking not better. We just think they were better because we were fucking children. Everything was better when you're a fucking children. You children? Everything's better when you're a child, and everything's bigger too. I remember my uncle lived at the end of Old St. Augustine. I thought that was so far from my house on Scott Mill Road behind Ale House. Like, I remember thinking, like, man, we're going to Uncle Steve's. Like, that's far as fuck. No, it isn't. But I was a little kid. In reality, it's fucking 12 minutes. 13 at most. 14, maybe. It's just, when you're a little kid, you think everything's fucking big and awesome, and it's not. It's just new. There's not enough new shit for us. Even though there is a lot of new shit, technologically. But, like, we're not discovering new things every day. When you're a little kid, you find out something new. Like, that's a big deal almost every day. So you're like, oh, this is fucking crazy, dude. This is sick. And then you found it all out and you ran out. That's why people got to go to other countries to find shit out, because there's just other shit there. It's getting deep. All I'm saying is, shut the fuck up. It's pretty good. 2019, pretty good. I'll take it. That's it for the smoke break. 2019, 2 thumbs up for the first quarter of it. January, February, March. That's 3 months out of 12. Imagine 12. 3 is a quarter. That's 1 quarter down. 3 quarters to go. 2 thumbs up for the first quarter. Good job, guys. It's been a great first quarter. 2019, we did it. Patreon.com/CJCouchTalk if you'd like to help support the cause. You can email me if you have any questions, comments, insults, or would like to be a guest. It is cjcouchtalk@gmail.com. And you can follow me on Instagram. It is @CJCouchTalk. How do you spell that? C is in Christ, J is in Jesus, C is in Christ, O is in ostrich, U is in uranium, C is in Christ, H is in horses, T is in tantalizing, A is in ass, L is in labia, K is in kaboom. That's how you spell CJ Couch Talk, and that's how you end a fucking smoke break. Hope you have a great rest of your week. I'll talk to you later tonight.